Somebody is going to have to go. Chicago Fire showrunner reveals Herman's chances of being chief with Pascal around. Season 13 of Chicago Fire has been fiery and action-packed in so many ways, and that state of affairs seems set to carry on for some time. Previous episodes building up to this season 13 finale saw Dermot Mulroney arrive as Chief Dom Pascal, the new head of Firehouse 51. The One Chicago crossover and Monica's death also shook things up. There are suggestions that, ahead of the season 13 finale of Chicago Fire, which airs tonight on NBC, some familiar faces in Ritter, Daniel Kire, and Carver, Jake Lockett would be leaving the show. On the issue of the season finale itself, the episode is poised to feature a shakeup at the very top of Firehouse 51. Hermann, David Egenberg, was always the anointed successor when Commissioner Wallace Bowden, Eamon Walker, departed in Season 12. Having taken the captain's test earlier in Season 13, Hermann is prepared to take the chief's test in the Season 13 finale. Given that Firehouse 51 already has a chief, it sets Hermann and Pascal on a collision course of sorts. Speaking to Screen Rant, Chicago Fire showrunner Andre Newman addressed how this conflict will play out in the finale and what it means for Hermann's future at 51. Yeah, that's been the dilemma from the beginning, Newman explains. Somebody is going to have to go, and that's the mystery that must be solved. From the beginning of this season, the pressure has been on Hermann because Bowden handed him the crown at the end of last season and said, "You're the next leader here. You just have to take these tests to get there." The return of Bowden to Firehouse 51 in an earlier episode helped truly ignite the fuse, pushing Hermann even further towards being named chief. Bowden believes and wants this for Hermann, Sabissa's best friend, Mouch, Christian Stolt, who also has other motivations. Newman goes on to suggest that while others might want this, the season finale episode might be the point wherein Hermann asks himself if this is also what he wants. Everybody's been pushing for it, and Mouch needs it to happen for him to get where he wants. And Pascal comes in, and he's testing him and is pushing Hermann all the time. And the one person who hasn't stopped and said, "Should I be doing this?" is Hermann. So that's really where we're heading into the finale, is him not knowing what to do and wanting to support his best friend. And at the same time, they've come to be a family with Pascal as well. It's not so easy to just say, "Oh yeah, we'll kick that guy to the curb." Pascal's got his problems going on, but Hermann does too. Hermann's test for chief will loom large during the Season 13 finale, but it won't be the only matter requiring resolution. How does Stella Kidd, Miranda Ray Mayo, navigate Natalie's complicated living situation? And there is the small issue of Pascal's attempted murder charge regarding Robert Franklin's accident, the man involved in his wife's death. The season finale seems all set to be a memorable one. In the high-stakes world of Chicago Fire, where burning buildings and blazing rivalries often go hand in hand, the firehouse politics have never been hotter. And this season, with the introduction of the sharp-suited, rule-bound Deputy Commissioner Thomas Pascal, the flames aren't just in the streets. They are licking dangerously close to Firehouse 51's very core. Christian Stoltz's fan-favorite character, Christopher Hermann, has always been the steady, beer-loving backbone of 51. His common sense, unwavering loyalty, and street-smart intuition have endeared him to the team and viewers alike. But when showrunner Andre Newman recently sat down with TV Line, she dropped a bombshell bigger than a gas main explosion. Somebody is going to have to go. Newman didn't mince words. We spent over a decade building Hermann as a pillar of the house. He stepped up in every crisis, mentored countless new recruits, and held the place together more than once. But with Pascal in town, well, the brass has other ideas. Pascal, portrayed with icy precision by guest star Jeffrey Blake, is the kind of character viewers love to hate. Introduced mid-season as a numbers-obsessed bureaucrat determined to restructure inefficiencies across the CFD, he's been clashing with Bowden from day one. And now, with Bowden eyeing a potential promotion or a retirement, depending on how the wind blows, the question of who takes over as chief is more pressing than ever. Naturally, all eyes turn to Hermann. He's earned it, Newman admitted. No one would question his heart, his leadership, or his experience. But in Pascal's eyes, that's not enough. He wants someone who plays by the book, someone he can control. Hermann is not that guy. Indeed, Hermann's rough-edged charm and shoot-from-the-hip leadership style have never gelled well with top brass. And while the idea of him finally sitting in the chief's office has fans cheering from the rafters of Molly's, there's a storm brewing that could turn this dream into a nightmare. Sources close to the writer's room confirm that a mid-season episode, tentatively titled Command and Control, will bring the power struggle to a head. In it, Hermann reportedly defies a direct order from Pascal during a downtown warehouse fire, choosing instead to follow his gut to save a trapped teen. The move puts lives on the line, but ultimately saves more than it risks. Still, for Pascal, it's the perfect excuse. He doesn't like heroes, Newman says with a laugh. He likes order. And Hermann's entire existence is a rebellion against red tape. That episode will be a tipping point. But is Pascal here to stay? That's the million-dollar question. While fans have taken to social media in droves to demand Pascal be yeeted into Lake Michigan, Newman insists his role isn't just to antagonize. He represents a real tension inside public service between old-school intuition and new-age bureaucracy. He's not just a villain. He's a system. Still, viewers are divided. Many see Hermann as the spiritual successor to Bowden, someone who knows the job, lives the job, and bleeds for 51. But Pascal's interference threatens to derail that natural progression. In fact, Newman reveals that an upcoming arc will put Hermann in a position where he must choose: bow to Pascal's vision, or walk away from the job he's spent his life building toward. It's a classic firehouse moral dilemma, she teases. Sometimes leadership means compromise. Sometimes it means burning the whole thing down. One leak scene, currently causing ripples in fan forums, features a confrontation between Hermann and Pascal in the locker room. Hermann, voice low and deadly, says you don't know what it means to wear this badge. You think command is about paperwork. It's about people. And if you don't get that, then you've got no business walking these halls. It's a moment that encapsulates the season's core tension. Adding fuel to the fire, Eamon Walker's Bowden isn't out of the picture just yet. Though semi-retired and consulting from headquarters, he's slated to appear in several key episodes this spring. According to Newman, Bowden will have a crucial voice in deciding who gets the seat. He's not just going to let 51 be turned into some soulless statistic machine. And what about the rest of the team? Newman hints that loyalties may be tested in surprising ways. You'll see Severide and Kidd on opposite sides of a command decision. Cruz might be pulled into a task force. And Mouch, well, Mouch has a moment coming that will make every longtime fan tear up. As for Hermann's future, Newman leaves us dangling. We love Christian. He is this show in so many ways. But like he says in an upcoming scene, if I can't fight for my family in this uniform, maybe I need a different kind of fight. Will Pascal win the war? Or will the Brotherhood of 51 rally to secure Hermann's rightful place as chief? Newman offers one final tease. In this game, promotions come at a price. Somebody's going to have to go. Whether that somebody wears a crisp suit or carries a battered helmet remains to be seen. But one thing's for certain, Firehouse 51 is headed for an inferno of change, and not everyone will make it out unscathed.